So lately, I have had my hands full. From my job, to school, to working on several videos, I've been stretching myself pretty thin. Man, I wish I was thin. And unfortunately, I have not been able to put a lot of effort into shiny hunting lately. But, as it turns out, you can hunt for sparkly pocket monsters with almost zero effort. And if you know anything about shiny hunting in Legend ZA, then you probably know exactly where this is going. Wild Zone 3. Now you just need to come to this door and then go into it. And then out of it. And then into it again. And this will re-roll all of the encounters around you. No shot, dude. What? Dude, I'm just filming the intro, man. Chill out. Go, go. Bad Skiddo. Bad Skiddo. Bad. So see? You know it works. Also, ignore A55 record down there. That's a story for another day. You don't even need to sit there and hold the stick down. I just used a rubber band and then I let it run while I went and did other things. And it only took about 15 minutes before I just heard a shiny sparkle. Oh no, I hear the shiny sparkle. Okay, so it does stay there. That makes me feel a little better. I just wanted to double check to make sure that I wasn't doing anything stupid. And then the night rolled over into day, which screws up the character positioning, so that's something you'll need to keep an eye out for. But eventually, an hour had passed, and it was time to check the hall. So let's see what wonders this has yielded me. So I know we got one shiny Litleo here. Oh, we got a shiny Flabebe too. I just shiny Skiddo, okay. So that was like 3 shinies in a single hour? Which, it's not bad. Okay, I take it back. Apparently there's just a shiny Scatterbug up here on the roof as well. Yeah, I didn't realize. Maybe this is within the spawn zone, so it still would spawn the shiny. So that's 4 shinies in the span of like an hour. And now the only thing left is to do it again. So I let it run for another hour. Let's see if we've had decent luck. I hear one shiny sparkle already. The Litleo squad is in fact normal. There's another shiny Skiddo. There's 2 shiny Skiddo. I checked the Pikachu and the Esper every time, but none of them ever turned out to be shiny. They might be too far away, or maybe I'm just unlucky. I still really don't know at this point. Because I found a Scatterbug up here the last time. Let's just see. Normal Scatterbug, Scatterbug, Scatterbug. What about the Vivians? Vivians look... Nope, I got something sparkled. A normal Fletchling. Oh, there's a shiny Fletchling down there. Oh no! Fletchling, no! Fletchling, come back! Alright, we're just gonna casually... fully... No! Pidgey! Fletchling, no! Not again! Dropping in on the Fletchling wasn't working, so I decided to go around. And I made the stupid mistake of saving the game. Wait, no, it spawned on this roof, didn't it? And I just saved, and now it's go. Oh! Dadgummit! Way to go, doof, you moron. I hate to say it, but it was gonna happen eventually. That is my first shiny fail in Legend ZA, so... hey, it's the Doof channel, what do you expect at this point? But still, that's... 6 shinies in only 2 hours by doing literally nothing? Can't say that I'm complaining much. Hour 3 has passed. Still no shiny Alpha Fletchling, which is sad. Still no shiny Alpha Litleo, which is also sad. So we got a shiny Litleo. We got 2 shiny Litleos. Holy crap, we got 3 shiny Litleos. 1 shiny Go-Goat. Okay, we're up to 4 shinies. Normal Scatterbug, normal Scatterbug, normal Scatterbug. Vivillons look normal. Nope, that's a shiny Vivian. That is 100% a shiny Vivian right there. So this run got me 5 shinies. That was not the Vivian I was aiming for. 9, 10, 11 shinies since starting this. I think I found more shinies doing this than I have in the entire rest of the game, and that's just a little bit bonkers. And this time, I really wanted to push the limits. So I left the game running while I went out to eat with my family, hoping that I would strike gold with a huge shiny haul. We were gone for about 2 hours, and unfortunately, I came back to this screen. Turns out the day had shifted over into night, throwing off the positioning, so I got beat up by a giant bird. So everything should still be any shinies there should still be saved. Oh, that's a shiny Alpha Pancham. That's a good sign. We got a shiny Flabebe. Oh, shiny Alpha Litleo, okay. So there's 1 shiny. That makes 2 shinies. 3 shinies. Normal, another shiny. That is what, 4 shinies? One shiny Scatterbug. And I think I scared off another shiny Fletchling. As you can hear the sparkles here. And then some Fletchling chatter. But when I look down, there's nothing there. Now, up to this point, I had been playing on the Switch 2, but I know that not everyone has or even wants a Switch 2, so let's run this on the Switch 1. The game definitely looks a lot scruffier, and the load times were a bit longer, but if you're doing this AFK, then it doesn't really matter too much because you don't actually have to sit through it. And 1 hour later, it was time to check the low-resolution shiny haul. Let's see how well the Switch 1 fared in this oh crap. Should probably pause the game before I take off the thingy. Shiny Pancham. Gotcha. So, shiny Litleo. We're up 2 shinies. Oh no, how are we gonna handle that? Alright, we're gonna catch that stupid Fletchling this time. Wait, yeet. Oh, it bounced off. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about this game. You can lock on, you can target them, but the balls just bounce right off. Alright, we got a shiny Fletchling to catch. Okay, somehow, and I don't know how, I made it down here without startling the shiny Fletchling. Oh, for f***'s sake. There we go. We have redeemed ourselves, and we have reclaimed the lost Fletchling on the Switch 1, of all places. And that is how you find shinies with very little effort. Seriously, this is one of the most OP shiny hunting methods I have ever seen. I'm not gonna go around and say that it's, you know, free shinies or anything, but it kind of feels like that sometimes. I'm not personally a huge fan of this method. For me, shiny hunting has always been more about the journey and not so much the destination, but it's still a perfectly valid way to hunt for shinies, so use it to your heart's content. Recently, I've been pouring most of my focus into my ZA playthrough video. I really want to get that out before the DLC drops, so there might be a bit of a gap between uploads here. Not that that's anything new for the Doof channel, but I just wanted to give you a heads up this time. So until our paths may cross again, I have been Doof, this is a bunch of shinies, and I hope to see you all for the next one.